Hi, and welcome to the Weekly Danish. My name is Mads Block, and today I'm sitting in a pine field. Why? Well, because we're going to talk a bit about Christmas trees. Christmas is around the corner, and like most other countries who celebrate the holidays, Scandinavians have their own peculiar ways when it comes to the Christmas tree. For instance, here in Denmark, we don't just have the tree standing there looking pretty throughout the holidays. No. On Christmas Eve, before the presents are opened, we join hands and dance around the tree while we sing some carols. Moving on to Norway. Ever since 1947, Oslo, the capital of Norway, have been giving a huge Christmas tree to the UK. This they do to thank the UK for their support of Norway during World War II, and the tree is displayed on Trafalgar Square in London. Swedes also like their Christmas tree, but when the calendar has turned January 13th, they've had enough. On this Knut's Day, the tree is robbed of all of its ornaments and thrown out to burn. The day is actually named after a Danish prince who got killed by his cousin King Magnus of Sweden, and in total drawing a very pretty Viking family portrait. Moving on to the news. In Iraq, it would seem that the US-led coalition are not the only ones fighting ISIS. Several media report that Iran is running their own operations, bombing the Islamic group with airstrikes. Meanwhile, in Sweden, the court of Malmö has been hit by an explosion. It's the second time this year a bomb is set off right next to the building, but the police still don't have any suspects in custody. In total, criminals have detonated 17 minor bombs throughout Malmö city just this year, according to the Swedish newspaper Expressen. In China, the government has failed to improve on corruption. In spite of a highly profile campaign led by President Xi Jinpeng, China has slipped down from 80th to being number 100 on the corruption index made by the anti-corruption agency Transparency International. Meanwhile, Denmark has been named the least corrupt country in the world by the very same Transparency International. A fun fact though, speaking of the transparency, Oluf Jørgensen, a Danish expert on media law and public administration, made a 2-year study of the transparency in the Nordic countries, naming Denmark as the least transparent. Here, journalists only uncover scandals by incident or by the hands of a whistleblower, according to the former professor. This might help explain why former Danish Prime Minister Lars Løkke is once again accused of creative bookkeeping. This time, he forgot to declare a card to the tax authorities provided to him by his party Venstre. Moving on to something completely different. In Norway, the government has made plans for building new toilets for the long-term truck drivers at the Swedish border. The price tag for these new trucker toilets in Norway? 7.8 million Norwegian crowns, estimated to about 1.1 million American dollars. That's all for today, but we hope to improve the show, so please leave a comment and join us on Facebook for more news and updates on the Scandinavians.